let's see. So, I may have ate chips and chocolate bar yesterday, but Laura brought it home for me. It's not my fault. 252.4. It's good stuff. All right. Time to make a smoothie. That was already on. I think she has laundry. All right. Time to make a smoothie. And take out lunch, I guess. Nope, not that. That looks like it. Noodles and chicken. That's my lunch. Noodles and chicken. All right. Smoothie. You know the worst part about losing all this weight? It's that my pants. It drives me crazy. My pants are constantly falling now. Makes me crazy. I get out to set up the cones or whatever for the students, and it's like I'm constantly fighting my pants falling around my ankles. Drive me nuts. But there's worse problems to have. Like that stretch when I first started doing this, when I don't know if I told you guys, but I didn't fit in any of my pants. I couldn't even wear jeans. And it's a little bit disappointing when you're thinking I'm gonna have to buy bigger pants. I had one pair, I think, of 42s that fit. Now, all my jeans are way too big. I even have a couple pairs of 38s that are too big. It's crazy. It's crazy how well it's working. All right, I'm gonna go yell at some students. All right, just getting done work. Put my seatbelt on, but now I want to take the jacket off. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do a quick workout. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. It's 5:45 though. I'm gonna be up early, go to work in the morning, so can't do anything too crazy. Come on now. I just did a couple evals. Evaluated some experienced drivers. They were good. You know what the most annoying thing about my job is? It's kind of a pet peeve of my job. I have one of those jobs that doesn't make any sense why anybody would do this. But everybody feels the need to tell me whether or not they could do my job. It's just a weird thing. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, or a year and 2 years now, I guess. And like I just did an eval, and I think, we go through the whole thing, and I could never do your job. I'm like, oh yeah, it's it's not bad. Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's pretty fun. Meet new people and stuff. Oh no, I could never do that. All right, cool. I mean, I really feel like saying, didn't ask. But no, tell me why you can't do my job. Tell me why my job isn't good enough for you, sir. No, it's not that weird. It's just never had a job like that before. Like, as a truck driver, sometimes I'd have people say like, oh, I don't know how you drive truck in New York or, things like that. But I've never had a person just like, oh, actually I'm a driving instructor. Yeah, I've been teaching for a little bit. And, I teach students to drive truck and all that. And it's just like, I can never do that. It's like, all right then. There's lots of jobs I can't do. Pretty much anything that's not this. I mean, like if I met a surgeon, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I can never do that. It's weird. I would probably just say something along the lines of like, oh, that's really cool. Good for you. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say back to that. when I'm talking to somebody and I'm evaluating them and we go through everything and we get back. It's not a weird thing at all. It's just, I don't know what, it's just like one of those weird conversation enders where I'm evaluating you. Okay, you did really good. I got you doing this, and you really want to take more time when you do this. But other than that, it was a really good drive. And the response to that is, yeah, I could never do your job. Oh yeah, it's not that hard. And that's where my head goes. I'm like, maybe he thinks it's hard. So I'll just tell him it's not that hard. It's actually really good. I love my job. And then it's like, no, it's not that. I just, it depends. There's two types of people. There's the person that says they couldn't do my job because they wouldn't be able to, like, be in the truck with the people all the time. It would drive them crazy. And then there's the person who can't do my job because they go to jail. So I hear that one a lot. I'd go to jail. Oh, what do you do? This is so scary. Are you like a hitman? I don't know what these people are talking about. I mean, pretty much the way it works is like, all right, so we're going to want to take our time. We're going to go up here, and I just want, this corner's pretty tight, so we have to set up for it in advance and just make sure you go around it nice and smooth and be extra cautious while you're going through this intersection. That's pretty much my job in a nutshell. And I mean, apparently there's one guy, he's going to go to jail, and the other guy, I don't know what these people are talking about. I mean, they probably could do my job. It's a very odd conversation. It always kind of sets me back. But now I've learned to just be like, yeah, no, it's crazy. So anyway, I don't know. Just move on. I've never responded to somebody that way, I guess. Somebody's like, oh, I'm a firefighter. Oh, I can never do that. It's like, oh, that's really cool. Like, you just talk. I don't know. Some people don't know how to talk. I'm one of them because I'm rambling. I'm going to go to the gym. Here we go. Well, that hurt my abs. That's a good workout. Gonna go home, do my dishes, go to bed. I feel like I'm gonna cough. It's very loud. So yeah, I get to do my battle ropes. I did those for a second or two. That was kind of fun. Not very long. One day at a time. Gonna go home, gonna do my dishes. I really hurt my abs today. That first thing that I did in my video there where I forget what it's called, but it's you put your arms on it, you kind of like lower yourself down by stretching your arm. Oh, I want to talk about a big bag of nightmares wrapped in a dumpster fire. That would be it. But yeah, so that'll be it for now. Gonna go home, do my dishes. Here it is late. I'm just getting home now. That's terrible. But the good news is I don't have to work for another, let's see. I don't have to work for 10 hours. Crazy. My boobies hurt a little. I think I went a little crazy when I did chest the other day because it feels good to be back into the gym. And just so you guys know what kind of nonsense goes on up here, when I'm coughing like crazy, what I think is, even though this is really heavy, do it really fast before you start coughing. Yeah. Yep. That's what you guys are watching. Do it really fast, and that way when you start coughing, it'll be okay because you have so many done. And then, like, the brain, like my subconscious or something, is like, the hell, that's not how things work. You're coughing because you're doing it. Like, yeah. But it takes him a minute, too. Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue goes on in there. A lot of weird, silly dialogue. I'm gonna do some push-ups. Again, it's probably not gonna be a huge amount. I know I'm kind of the push-up champ here, but my little break made it very, very hard to do push-ups. Very hard. And that weird ab roller machine thing. This is a very loud tap. That weird ab roller thing may have broke my body a little bit. So I'm gonna just do what I can. That's, of course, see, this type of stuff you can expect on this great channel. I'm gonna do what I can. As opposed to what? I'm gonna do what you can? I don't think that's how things work either. Whatever. Yeah, so I just found out that work sent me back to school for the week of April 20th. So I have to go be a student again. It's very exciting. But then I have a big fancy certificate from the local university. That's pretty cool when you're a big dummy like myself. Yeah, it's just the second half of the, I don't even really know what it's called, adult education course or something. Train me on how to teach adults that are much smarter than me, that have a lot more experience than me, and that know a lot more things than me, and somehow convince them they have to listen to me. It's actually way easier than it sounds. Yes, indeed. Just do some quick dishes. Do 1 to 3 push-ups. Oh, I hope you guys don't expect much more than that. 1 to 3 should be sufficient. The water's gone. Yeah. I don't want to. Here we go, some push-ups. Yay! You know what my favorite part about this angle that I do the push-ups at now is that my belly sags. Ew. At least when it was full of fat, it didn't sag. I mean, not that much anyway. Feel like I gotta fill it back up again. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Donuts and blizzards. All right. Woo. That's the worst part, is when you're lowering down your, that part. There you go. All right. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy crap. That's enough of that. That was 50, right? I did, yeah. That hurt my tum-tum. I feel like going from 0 to a bunch of ab workouts, then coming home trying to do more ab workouts. It's not ideal. But see, this is why I kind of love myself, but I also kind of hate myself. It's because I know now that I did that, I feel like I'm gonna really push abs in the gym and then still come home and do these because I hate not being able to do stuff. It's better just to not try. If you don't try, you don't fail. It's a terrible piece of advice, although it's kind of true, just saying. Yeah, all right. Skinny angle to say goodbye. Skinny angle. Bye. I need a drone. This cinched it. I need a drone.